have ever wanted to make a Blender profile picture but never knew how, then here's the video that'll teach you how to. By the way, I sound a little different because I'm kind of sick right now, so that's why I don't sound very good. Anyways, first thing you're gonna want is oh my goodness. So first thing you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to go to the link in the description, which will lead you to this. Also shout out to Gavin Plays. I'll put the link to his channel in the description. But you're gonna want to click on that, and you're gonna want to click on this right here, and you want to make sure it's the latest release. So after you click on it, it should download up here, and what you're gonna want to do is come over to this other link. I'll also put that in the description, and you're going to want to download this because this is going to be our rig that we're going to use. So we're going to click this like so, and now we have that. And before we go into Blender, we're going to want to type in files because we are going to go to our cosmetic here, and we're going to right click. Then we're gonna go over to, wait. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm gonna, so here, this one. It should be a zip file, I think. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're going to extract all, like so. And now we should have this folder. If you don't, then make sure you've extracted all of it and it didn't have any problems. Now we can go to our Gorilla IK rig and double click it, which will open us to the actual Blender. So you need to have Blender installed, I believe, for this to work. But now we have our monkey. And first thing is you're going to want to go to View and Toolbar. So it'll give you this. If you're not new and you already know the controls, skip to the time on your screen right now. But if you do not, then here are the controls. First of all, middle mouse, the middle mouse button, the scroll is to move around. The right kind of just does that, and it clicks. So yeah, that's really all you need to know. Oh, and scrolling does that. I'll go over some more later in this video, but those are all you'll really need to know right now. But right now we're in object mode, which is good. But if we see here, this isn't our name tag, or at least our name. At least I think. I don't think you have that username. So we're gonna go ahead and click up here and go to edit mode, and now you'll see that our mouse is a cursor. So just type in the name. So I'm just gonna do my name, and there we go. Now we can go back here and we have our name on there. And now I think is a pretty important part. We're gonna want to click on our monkey here, go to material down here, and then click primary color. Then now we can change our monkey. So, oh my gosh, I'm lagging a little. So change it closest to your color code. I'm gonna do that for mine. But yeah, do whatever you want for yours, and it'll be good. And now that we have this, we might want to get to posing. So we're gonna go and we're gonna click on this here. And then after that, we're gonna click up here and switch to pose mode. So now you'll see there are these things on the fingers and some stuff up here. That means we can now move them. So if we go up here, now I can move these around if it'll even let me. Come on. Alright, so I did some fixing and now it works. I can move it around, I can do like whatever I want with the hands. Now we're going to want to pose it. I'm just going to do a waving position. You do whatever you want, but I'm going to want to make my hand in a waving position. So what I'm going to do is come up to this X and click once until it's gray. And so now only this hand will move. And now that we have that, I'm going to proceed to move this into a waving position. Now I have my hand in a waving position, and I just can move it like maybe right there, let's say. So now we have that. Let's not mind that hand too much. You kind of get the rest. But now that we have this, we can do a bunch more other stuff. So now it's finally time to add our cosmetics. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up to File, and we're going to click on Import all the way down here. Go down to FBX. Now you should see one of these two. It doesn't matter. I have two because I downloaded that one on the intro. But you're going to want to double click it and double click it again. Now I'm going to go with my hat, and we can search up here what your cosmetic is. So I'm going to go and import my hat right here. And now we have my hat, and I'm just going to place it on my little guy right here. It's not going to look the best because it's a little big, but we can shrink it with here. I can shrink it. Sorry, I'm a perfectionist. I can't do something without making it perfect. At least trying to. That's not that'll. It's bothering so much. That'll have to do. But we just have this, and I kind of want it to look like my actual hat. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on shading, and now we have all of this here. You're gonna want to go to the one that has this up here, like diffuse color texture, and click on this file. Now that we're in here, you're gonna go to downloads, and you're going to click cosmetics, and all of these. And so usually I would click this. Some badges don't work with these. Some do with this, obviously. I don't know if you can see it, but I see the, I think that's early access badge. So yeah, some don't work, but yeah. This one usually is the one I go for. So if I do that, then yep, my hat has textures. But we have these, then we can go to layout again. But we have these weird, like, ridges inside that are really annoying. But all we have to do is come over and do that, then that. No, wait. No, that's not what we do.
A few moments later.
I just did some research, and what we have to do is to fix this, we're going to have to go to Edit Mode, Shift N, and now it has that. We can just go back to Object Mode, and we have this. And I'm just gonna do this for now, but you can do much more. And if you want to see how your finished project is gonna look, you're gonna want to click on this right here, which will take you to like kind of the screen background. And now all we have to do is get this as a screenshot or whatever you want to do. I prefer screenshotting and stuff, but obviously we don't want these weird lines and stuff in our photo. So what we're going to do is we're going to click this area right here. Arrow. We're going to click that arrow right there. And we're going to go click on camera to view. So before I was not ready for this video. Anyways, what we have to do is if you've already done that, it's fine. We just have to go to add, and we have to click camera. So now we have this, we can just right click it and set active camera. So now we are the camera, and I'm just gonna get rid of those. Now we can fly around, and once you have the shot you want to get, you can just go up and uh, oh my gosh, let me out. Uh, I, I'm just gonna probably have to do something like this for now, because this stupid camera just doesn't want to work. Yeah, so this is what we're gonna get for now. I'm gonna click that, and I need to do more research. My friends, I have found the cure. No, really, but I found how you do it. So you click F12. Oh, there we go. Okay, so here we have the picture I took, and we're just gonna come up here and click. No, we're not. No, we're not. What we're actually going to do is we're going to click Windows Shift S. At least that's what I'm gonna do because I'm lazy and I just want to screenshot this. Okay, now we have this, and we don't. Do we want this annoying background? Do we? No, you don't. Okay, so we're gonna go over to Google here, and we're going to type it. What the? Oh, what? So we're gonna go to Google here, and we are going to type Photopea. That does not say Photopea. There we go. Now we're gonna click on this first link here, and we're gonna click on New Project. After that, we're gonna go to YouTube profile and create. Now we should have this. We're gonna click on File, Open in Place, and we're gonna choose from our photos which is this one. And so we just fill it in to where we like. I like that. And we can either use this magic wand, but it doesn't really work that good. So instead we can go to Select and Remove Background. And so now the background has been removed. Well, some of the hat has, but it's fine, it's fine. Nobody will notice. So now you're gonna go to Files again and Open in Place again. Click on the background you want and just size it up to scale to match your background. Now after you do that, it might look like this. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna do that, and you're gonna do that. So now you have this as your profile picture, and you can add text or whatever. But now what we're gonna do is we're gonna screenshot it. So yeah, if we just go like that, we've screenshotted it, and you can use it in any of your profile pictures, or you can also animate with it, which I will not be teaching you because I do not know how, but I may if I learn, which I probably won't. So don't stay hyped because I'm not probably going to post a video about that, but look somewhere else. I might put a video in the comments linked to one. I'll put some shout outs in the comments for my subscribers. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this video and it's been helpful to you, make sure to hit the subscribe button because I'm sick and I hate this and I'm sad and I'm homeless. Please. I was imagine shining over. I don't know where it's going.